welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Troy Trojans, taking on the fourth-ranked team of the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Will boot it away to get this one started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Troy's offense will get the ball first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. The play-action fake. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. Looking to pass. It's Crowder. Under fire. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Trojans will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So Clemson's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. They're led by a sensational signal caller, and Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary, and there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this cornerback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone, try and get him as many doubles as they can, but you can't double cover all game long. This guy's going to be on an island from time to time, and you know that's when the quarterback's going to go after.
And I was about to say, dude, I'm not giving you that opportunity. I'm not putting him on an island. I'm going to use zone coverages. I'm going to try to hide him as much as I can. You see this all the time. You know you're in a deficiency. How do you mask it? How do you hide it? If he goes one-on-one on an island, that's a bad job calling defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Looking to throw for it. Gonna take a shot. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. Trying to keep this drive alive. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Pulls it in, it's Williams. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. For a quarterback as highly touted as Caden Klubnik was, I think he would even tell you he started slowly, but man, the progression, the improvement has been exponential, Jesse.
It has, Reese, and he's played big in big games as of late. You think back to last year's ACC championship game, and then I would argue his game against Texas, even in the loss in the playoff, that might have been his best game of the season, making throw after throw.
Got enough space, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work look for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
No, so many blockers out front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. And the Trojans can really attack on this second and short. The give to the back. They'll stop him at the 22 after a 5-yard pickup. On first down from their own 22. Pulls and fires complete to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Here's the pressure. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Trojans send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. Finds a tight end down the gut. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Got his man quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know.
Touchdown, Tiger! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Fires to the big fella. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. A 1st and 10 for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And the defense is doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Scanning the field, it's Crowder. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached a break. Clemson has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Making side adjustments here. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. Makes him talk to the hand. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Pulls it in. It's Moore.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Just keeps slinging it. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. Oh, he's got some space. He's loose. The tap. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well. Offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And he added the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He just could not get loose, and they'll knock him down 4 yards behind the line. The Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the right. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Trojans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Trying play action. Finds his tight end. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. To the air, it's Crowder. The sure hands, it's Thomas. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. And they're not on the same page there. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Louisville found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Cardinals football today. Those Cards fans won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. Gets it past the marker. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
It was a really nice play there. The thing I like about this guy, too, his versatility. He's not just good running the ball, but he can catch and he can block. And you think about all the greats they've had at the position in recent years. Versatility at the running back position, being an every down back. And that's exactly what this guy embodies.
Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Moore. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. To the air, it's Klubnik. Looking deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw. It falls.
Converts on 4th down, still going. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Makes the catch. It's Moore. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Makes the catch. It's Moore. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Grab near the marker. It's Williams. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on 1st down. Fires toward the... He's got it! Touchdown, Clemson!
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd down?
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air. It's Crowder. Here's a heat. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield very late in the half. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. The corners are walked up tight. Looking to throw on 1st down. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Referee referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He'll field the punt and take it back. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Lost one deep down the right side. Makes a grab deep. Running free. Touchdown, Clemson. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The old saying is pick your poison. Both of them are lethal when you deal with this guy. He fits that Clemson quarterback mold.
That's what stinks. So, yeah, I got to come up and worry about his legs and make sure I bring a safety down to be aggressive in stopping this Clemson running attack, and then he throws it over my head. So tough to defend when you get all the speed, the running game going, the tempo, and then a quarterback that can run and throw. Good luck.
Rides the back and leaves it. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Crowder. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Caught near the sticks. It's Taylor. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Higgins. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Got it in the middle. It's Connor. There he goes. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Trojans are on the move. Handoff from the gun. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Gives it on the option. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It is perfect.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Clemson. Got his man. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's got his man across the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Right back to him on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've converted twice on 4th down so far. Will they make it 3? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught close to the marker. It's Moore. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. The Tigers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. The short hands, it's Brown. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. Talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scary.
And how about it, man? Just aggressiveness. When you've already got the lead. You got a comfortable lead. You're sitting pretty, but this offense, actually this coach says, I want more. I want to get this onside kick. And not only do they try it, they get it.
Caught over the middle. It's Moore. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. start with a first down. Quarterback may change this route. Trying to get the corner. Oh, he's got a chance. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, and keep that thing just ticking along.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the fourth quarter.
Clemson will come to the line with a first and goal. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tiger.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Wide open spaces. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Tight end now in motion. They'll try the run. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off play action on first down. That's caught. It's Dortch. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice game.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Trojans need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Looking downfield, it's Ford. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Makes a nice grab at the 25. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Adams. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Extra blockers on the field, offense goes full house. Power football with the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Hits a seam wide open. Quick step and go. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
He's got it on the run. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocked.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw. It's Ford. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Trojans line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. The give to the back. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Now, 4th down.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. Here comes Clemson with another first down.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He might want another play. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. New set of downs after the completion. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. Defense makes the stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Timeout on the field, and 4 ticks left to go. One more play to pad the stats. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
matchup now between two conferences with long intertwined histories, and it has always been friendly. It's the SEC versus the ACC here today. And the Tigers will kick it away to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Branch. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
The offense with plenty of field to work with, backed up close to their own end zone. Incomplete, almost a first down interception here on the opening drive. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field with a penalty to wipe away the sack.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Looking to throw. It's Stockton. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. The Dogs' offense is on the move now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for the wide out. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. And Kirk, all these players are aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. And the Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. First punt of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. So Clemson's offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. And Kirk, how cool is this matchup? You got an elite quarterback. We talked to him about the opportunity to face a corner on the other side who's just as elite.
You know, anytime that you're a corner and you consider yourself the best in the country, there's no better opportunity than going up against one of the top quarterbacks in the country.
Ah, here he goes. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Pass tip to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Defense is coming after him. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Excellent field position here for the offense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab behind the line, it's Frazier. He shreds the tackle. And a spin move there before he's tackled. Picks up a solid gain, though. Now it's second down here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Creative. Oh, and he fumbles. Oh, he makes the recovery and has enough for a first down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Bulldogs will line up here on first down and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To throw, it's Klubnik. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. He hands it off from the gun. Refuses to go down. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. It can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. To throw, it's Stockton. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back has it on a screen now.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. Dogs will line up to punt it away. Going to kick it away for the 2nd time. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's a quick shovel pass. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Pass complete. It's second down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And
he'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out. The shotgun handoff here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. How's the spin move? They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Press coverage now from the secondary. He decides to keep it here. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback, when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Dump off caught by the running back. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Turner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They're going to run it. Breaks into open space. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
They test the middle to get stuck. That one goes nowhere.
Boy, This defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. The Tigers come up to the line in the hurry-up. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. It's a quick grab. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A new set of downs after that completion. To the air, it's Klubnik. He's running out of time here. Crosses the 45. And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
That solid pursuit, they'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Clemson. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Bell. Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. He's in the clear. He's got the first and still going. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. To the air, it's Stockton. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Pass caught, second down now. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
I love a bootleg with a dual-threat quarterback who can get to the outside away from that pressure and give him the option to either throw the ball downfield or, as you see here, he has the athletic ability to pick up a few yards.
They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. Georgia now operating in the red zone. Here comes a handoff. Running with purpose. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
The Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
He breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Makes a quick catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Looking to chuck it again. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. It's an out route, the catch made. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. On the move now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. First down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Jones. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up the 16. And looking to throw now on 1st down. QB to the tight end for a completion. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent cover. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Pressure is coming. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack. Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. Offense getting set, second down play here. Pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He gets loose. Breaks into the clear. The defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. They've already gone for it 4 times and converted twice. Here comes a fifth. Trying for a fourth down completion. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gain the first down yardage. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first 3 quarters if you check out some of the stats here. See how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Blown coverage here, and the receiver is just waiting in the end zone all by himself. You won't see an easier touchdown catch than that maybe all season.
PHC is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Bringing pressure. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, there you go. You save your best scramble of the day for a bit of a situation in the fourth quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment and the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although, you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. At the 30 now. At the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. The defense produces 6 points.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner, and I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Clemson, 14.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Makes the grab. It's Randall.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 4th down, look at a throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Escapes the pocket. Breaking free at midfield. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Gets made on the out route.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion with the tight end. Tackle, but 1st down. And the Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the 1st, and here comes the tempo.
Now here he goes. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Grab down the middle. It's Davidson. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
The call is quarterback sneak. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. That's a crucial score. Makes it a 1-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Pounding away with the run game. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Caught on the outside. It's Branch. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The lead remains 6 after the miss. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Look at him out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route. The catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but there's a penalty marker on the field.
Pass interference. Defense.
15-yard defensive pass interference. That player will get an earful on the sidelines. So the offense comes up now in first down thanks to that costly penalty. To throw, it's Klubnik. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's dropped. My goodness, a chance to win it on the final play, but he could not hang on. Horrible way to lose a game. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the second-ranked team, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Away to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Randall. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Scanning the field. It's Klubnik. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Pulls it in. It's Randall. He's brought down, but they move him backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He's got it with room to run. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Tigers. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Well, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Powers through.
Setting the tone.
Welcome to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, home to the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup at the Rock. In the postgame, if you start asking about the offensive struggles, the coach is probably going to say, let me tell you something, Mr. Television Announcer. They don't ask me how I won. They ask me if I won.
That is all that matters, Mr. Television Announcer, but I think you'd want to play better on offense. You want to score more points, but...
You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent.
Welcome to Lexington, Kentucky, the Bluegrass State and home to the Kentucky Wildcats. And Big Blue Nation has turned out, revved up, and ready to go. And the Rockets will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Bringing it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Kentucky's offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to making it? We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There was some...
What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn.
Bad offense, good defense, no scoring. That's pretty much what we had in this one as they come up short in a bit of a slog fest.
Yeah, and most of the time in college football, it's the opposite, right? You don't defense optional. Offense scores so many points. This one, back and forth. Offense is struggling, trying to make plays. Defense.
Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice.
say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to
you.